Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm Tammy Mastroberti, best-selling author of the books The Universe is Talking to You and The Higher Help Method. And I teach people simple spiritual tools to tap into what I call the higher help line of the universe for more peace, for more joy, for more success, and to create a life they love waking up to. And today I'm doing an oracle card reading that will help you do just that. I come on here periodically and I will do oracle card readings. I love to do them for you. I love doing group readings. I do them monthly in my membership community just for my members. And so we are literally almost in September. I don't know how this keeps happening. It is so crazy. It is so fast. It all goes so fast. My stepson started school today and he was like, I can't believe how fast the summer went. And I was like, the whole year to me seems like it flew by. So I'm happy about September though, because A, fall is my favorite season here in New Jersey. B, it is my birthday month. So I celebrate from September 1st right till the bitter end of the month. And so, and and then October is my husband's birthday and our wedding anniversary. So I love the fall. We have a big Halloween party. And then it's just always a fun time, but I'm sure that will be going fast. And before I know it, I'll be here wishing you a happy holiday. So let's start today with an oracle card reading. So what am I doing the reading on? We are in, the last quarter, right? The last quarter of 2025, September, October, November, December, 4 months left in the year. Let's ask the universe what, and this goes for everybody, whether you are watching me live on here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and whether you are catching this on the replay. If it is still 2025, this applies to you. The question we are going to be asking the universe is, what does everyone watching this reading most need to know, understand, be aware of, or do to create the success, the happiness, the peace, the joy that they are looking for, to manifest the positive changes they are looking for? What does everybody need to know, understand, be aware of, or do to create that? That is the question we are asking the universe, and we are going to get some advice on that topic. So, as per usual, I'm using my Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid. These are just still my favorite. Although if you watched my, I did a reel on, I think, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, that I went to we were in St. Augustine for a vacation, a family vacation. And I always stop at different crystal stores wherever I am, metaphysical shops, things like that. So I did like a haul of what I got at this one place. And I got like a fairy, or the fairy oracle or something it's called, which I'm just excited to try because I've never seen it, and who doesn't love a fairy? So I'll have to try that. And if I like it, then maybe I'll come on here and do a reading with that also. But I still have to try it out. I haven't tested it out. It's literally sitting over there in a pile waiting for me to play with it. So right now we're going to use Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So, and this is a much loved deck. I've had it for years and years and years. You can tell, look at my guidebook. It's just like, it's disintegrating, but I still use it. So basically when I do this group reading, if I'm doing an individual reading for you, I'm going to call in your angels. I'm going to call in the universe, but I will call in your specific angels, guides, loved ones who have passed on. When I do a group reading, I just call mine in. So I am going to call in my angels, guides, loved ones who have passed on, all those in my soul society, only those of the highest of vibration, to be with me and us now. And we're just going to ask everybody who comes across this video in 2025, what do they most need to know, understand, be aware of, or do to create the positive changes they desire, more success, more happiness, more joy? What do they need to know in order to create this? What does everyone not know at this point that if they did know would make a positive difference? That's what we're asking. So give me just a few seconds to shuffle and we'll see what advice comes through. Okay. Let me just cut the deck. And we'll see. This is good. I can tell it's good already. Okay. And it's so funny because I had one-on-one clients on Monday, and there was like this first card was a very similar message to what I got. Believe it or not, I had 3 clients and all of them had a very similar message from the universe. And it kind of goes with this. So this makes sense, you guys. I always say, even if I'm doing an individual reading, pay attention, because there's always like themes. There's always, things that there's no accident that we're all in the same group, that you're following me, that we're here together, that you are in my membership, whatever. There's always themes, right? Okay. So let's go with the first card. The first card that I got is the Yin card. So this is the Yin card, showing Instagram, the Yin card, without the ring light in the way. I got to get a better light. This thing is a pain. Okay, so we get it, the Yin card. So there's Yin and there's Yang. There's masculine and there's feminine. There is taking action, moving forward, powering through, and sitting back and allowing. Okay. Yin is about letting things flow to you, letting things come to you, allowing. But let me get the card and I will read it to you. But what this says to me right off the bat is it's asking you to take a step back and observe. It's asking you to allow, to look, to let someone else make the first move, to not just jump in to things, right? So Yin itself, the overall essential meaning of Yin, is the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. Okay. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. Now, let me read you the relationship message for those of you who are trying to create change in a relationship, or maybe more than one relationship. The message for that is, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. So this is like calling all control freaks. I'm one of them. Hi, September birthday, Virgo. Calling all control freaks. This is a time to not try to do, control. This is a time of taking a step back. It's funny because something else that I was going to talk about, because I got this message from so many of my one-on-one sessions, was sometimes we try so hard to figure something out, to change something, to create something, to change another person, to change a situation, to solve a problem, etc. We try so hard that we're actually causing more problems. We're actually blocking things from happening. So instead of that, sometimes what we need to do is take that step back, take a beat, take a minute, and just say, let me follow the clues that are coming to me. Let me stop arguing with this person and trying to change this person or trying to control this person. And let me just take a step back and call in my guides and his guides and angels and higher helpers and whoever and say, allow what is supposed to happen and keep me out of it. And then just see what arises, right? And sometimes, like this card says, we are pleasantly surprised. So, in all areas of our life, and I'm going to read the prosperity message, but in all areas of our life, what this card is asking us to do is to take a step back and allow things to flow into our awareness, allow the signs, allow the ideas, allow the clues to come in, and then you take action. Then you take action. But right now, the stress of trying to figure it out, or the stress of trying to change something that you just feel like you can't change, you have no control over it, especially another person. It's saying just let it play out. Follow the clues that come to you. Don't try to shape. Let things flow to you a little bit more. And then when something flows in, you are either pleasantly surprised and happy with the result, or you have an idea, you get a sign, you meet a person, whatever it is, and then you take action. Okay. So, but let me read you the prosperity message also for anybody with money situations going on, which, by the way, linked on YouTube and Facebook. If you're not joining me tonight, you can still join. If you haven't already joined, there's a link to my class on money and abundance, and we're going to be clearing blocks, and we're going to be setting intentions, and I'm giving you a step-by-step daily routine that takes minutes that will completely shift your energy around money. I'm literally like giving it to you and just saying, go do this. And the results have been amazing for me, for others, for family members, for students who have taken the class. So you can join me below, and if you can't join me live, you get access to the replay. Okay, so let me read the prosperity message. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behaviors and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. This is such a big one. Releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel basking in your success? How do you want to feel? I always tell you, you want to know why you want something, you want to know how you're going to feel, but you always 150% of the time have to be open to something better that the universe knows that you don't. If you are so stuck on it has to be this way, it has to be this job, it has to be this company, it has to be a person that looks like this, I have to live in this area, I need to do. If you are so stuck on it, you are going to miss the direction coming to you to go to something better. And that's what this card is pointing out. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. So when we stop trying to control every damn thing in our life, and honestly, I'm taking this for me as well because I know that I'm a control freak. Ask my husband. So when we are trying to control everything in our life, and we are very stuck on this is what I want and this is how I want to be, and I'm not open to anything else, you will miss out on something better. You will be sitting here saying, why are things not happening? And meanwhile, the universe is like, well, I sent you 15,000 signs to go in another direction, and you're ignoring them because you're only looking at this. So that is why sometimes we need to stop trying to solve it, stop trying to figure it out, stop thinking we know everything in the world. When I teach my higher help method, I always say to people, do you know more than the universe? Raise your hand if you know more than the universe, your angels and guides. Nobody raises their hand. Do you know why? Because you don't. So why are you trying to do it and not letting the universe take the lead, and not letting the universe and your angels and your guides and your higher helpers and your loved ones on the other side who are trying to help you? Why are you not letting them take the lead? This card is saying take a step back. You need to allow, you need to ask for the help and see what flows to you. And if it is not exactly what you expected, don't ignore it, because it could lead to something a quadrillion times better if you allow. So that is what this card is reminding us when we are trying to manifest, when we are trying to create things. If we want to create, the question was, how do we create more success, happiness, joy, peace throughout the rest of 2025? Again, we only have 4 months left. The universe is saying, get into the state of allowing, of letting things flow to you, of being open to someone else, the universe, your angels, your guides, someone else making the first move and showing you which direction to go in. That is what this card is saying. Stop trying to control everything. Stop being stuck in this is what I want and this is how it's going to look and this is the way it's going to come to me. Nope. Not your business on how anything's going to come to you. Never your business on how something is going to come to you. So take a step back, let the universe take the lead, and allow things to flow. Allow the ideas to come in, allow the signs to come in, allow things to flow to you, and then you take action. But I feel like there's a little too much action and trying to control, and again, whether it's other people and relationships, whether it's things with a job, with finances, with our health, with parenting. My God, everybody tries to control, right? No matter how old your child is, you want what's best for them. So that's the first card. Makes sense to everyone? Let me know if this is all making sense to you. If you're resonating with it, leave a comment, hit the like button. Let me know you're out there. Okay. So that's the first card in the reading. I always do a 2 card. So the second card that I got here for everybody is, let me see if I can show this to you without the light issues. There we go. Come to the Edge card. Those of you who know the deck, I know a lot of you have heard me talk about it and have gotten the deck, so you're probably familiar with some of these cards. But Come to the Edge, Instagram, Come to the Edge card. This is a good card. Okay. So Come to the Edge is that I think so many people can resonate with the fact. Sorry, I got a phone call on Instagram, which makes no sense because I put it on Do Not Disturb. Explain to me, when you put something on Do Not Disturb on your iPhone, does anybody else still get calls? Because that makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so Come to the Edge card. The Come to the Edge card is about, it's kind of like facing the fear and doing it anyway. So what I was going to say is, how many people are afraid to take an action, are afraid to make a change, are afraid of what could happen? So you stay in the job, you stay in the relationship, you don't take the chance in your business, you don't take the chance with someone in your life, you are scared to fly, so you don't take the vacation, right? Like, there's so many things that we are worried about or fearful of, and it stops us from taking the action. Because what if something bad happens? What if it's the wrong thing? What if I end up in a place that's worse than I'm in now? Right? That's always a big one. Like, I don't want to end up in a place that is worse. I don't want to end up in a job with a boss that's worse, and now I'm miserable. The universe is always, always talking to you, routing you, and rerouting you. Okay? This card is about come to the edge. Finding that courage that you need, right? So we're in the allowing stage. and we are allowing things to come to us. But then we need the courage to act on it and to move in the direction that might seem scary at times. Okay. So this card, courage, come to the edge. Anyway, come to the edge is about courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk, right? So fear is like the acronym fear. If you did the acronym, it's false evidence appearing real. So it's like oftentimes we're afraid of things that is not even there, and we're making it real for ourselves, but it hasn't even happened yet, right? So this card, this is the advice for this card. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress, meaning you've got to do things differently. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of the fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Our head will mess us up every time. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. So again, back to the question we asked. We asked, what do we most need to know, understand, be aware of, or do to create the success, the happiness, the joy, the peace that we are looking for? This card is saying, the universe is saying, you're going to have to step into the unknown, and you're going to have faith instead of fear. You're going to have to ask the universe to help you. Call on Archangel Faith to have the faith that you need to take the leaps that you need, because that is what's going to get you where you want to go. In these next 4 months, when you are presented with something that is a possibility for you and it might scare you, the universe is saying, leap and the net will appear. Fly and we've got you. If you don't take those steps, move in the direction toward feeling the fear and doing it anyway, you are going to hold yourself back. That's what this card is talking about. It is requiring you to do things differently, to take the chance, to take the leap, and to know that no matter what, it's going to work out in your favor. That's what this card is saying. So whatever changes, even if you don't know what they are right now, right? Because the first card is all about allowing. The first card is all about taking that step back and letting the universe take the lead, letting your angels and guides take the lead, letting the higher helpers take the lead to show you where you need to go, what you need to do, right? In order to let the answers flow in, we have to stop being in our head and stressing about it and worrying about it and trying to figure it out. We have to let go. We have to allow. We have to let someone else come in and give us the idea. Let the universe put you in the right place at the right time for the right opportunity to talk to the right person, etc. And then when you're allowing and you are in that space and something comes in, you get the idea. You get the thought about something. An opportunity presents itself. Oh my gosh, this job could offer me the money that I need. This is what I've been waiting for. But oh my gosh, what if it's the wrong thing? What if I can't do it? What if we what if ourselves to death? That's where the courage is needed. So when the idea flows in, when the opportunity flows in, when the universe gives you what you need, it's going to take some courage because it might be unfamiliar. So if you want to move toward positive change the rest of 2025, you are going to have to step into the unknown. You are going to have to find the courage and the faith within you, which you don't have to do by yourself, because you can call in higher helpers for that. You can call in Archangel Michael for any type of fear or any type of protection. You can call in Archangel Faith to help you have faith. You can call in Archangel Hope to help you, continue in a hopeful way. You can feel the fear and ask for the help and take the step. You have to try something new. You have to step into the unknown in order to get moving forward into the direction that you want to go. And it may lead you in a direction that is unfamiliar, that is in the unknown realm, that is going to bring some uncertainty and fear in it. But that is the direction you need to go. That is what this card is saying. You need to do things differently. You need to step into that zone of what if I don't know, I am just going to trust. And then you move forward. How can you do that more easily? In the Universe is Talking to You book, I give you a whole exercise called Follow the Footsteps for you to find proof in your own life, in your own past, that the universe is constantly talking to you, helping you, guiding you, and that it always turns out okay. So no matter what has happened to you in the past, and you can easily do this by just going like, let me think of the last time something horrible happened, in my job or with whatever. And where did that lead me? Oh, well, then I got this other job and I actually met this person. And oh my God, it actually worked out. When you start finding stuff that in your own past that lines up like that, oh my gosh, so much easier, because you can go back and go, oh my God, but remember this time and this time and this time. And I went forward and I did it and it worked out. It gives you a little more faith to know, okay, I can do that again. I can have the faith. I can trust. You know what? The universe has always had my back so far because I see all this proof in my own past. So now I can trust a little bit more. I can leap forward a little bit more. I can feel a little bit better about taking that leap. And you ask for help. You ask for the courage. You ask to let you take that opportunity, let you try that relationship. Whatever it is that scares you is gonna be the way for you to go, is gonna be the answer to move forward. And the way that you are gonna discover that is through this allowing process, through the universe bringing it into you. And then you go, oh, this is an idea. This is an opportunity. This is a new person. This is a way to make money. This could be helpful to my health, whatever kind of comes in. And then when you find yourself going, oh God, but I don't know, I've never done that before. Or what if that makes me worse? Or what if the situation gets worse? Or what if this person hurts me? Or what if, you remember that the universe says you have to go into the fear and the uncomfortability in order to actually fly. That thing that scares the crap out of you may be just the thing that you need to do to end 2025 in a better place. That's really what this reading is talking about. So maybe this is resonating with you in something in your life right now. Maybe you're going to take this with you and remember it, and something might pop up. If you're doing the allowing thing, something might pop up and you go, oh gosh, that's crazy. I don't know if I should be doing that. And then you remember, I have to step into the unknown with faith so that I can actually move forward, so that I can actually get to where I want to get to. And no matter what, I will end up in a better place. Even if it stresses you out, even if you get worried, even if you get nervous, even if you think, oh no, I made a mistake, you will end up in a better place because the universe will reroute you. And sometimes we have to make a left in order to go right. And the universe knows that. So finding the proof in your own past will help you have a little more trust and a little more faith that eventually things are going to turn back around and I can follow what is being shown to me. That is the reading for 2025. Let me know what you think. Does this make sense to you? Is this resonating with you? Is there something in your life that you are contemplating that's freaking you out a little bit? Whatever area that you are feeling stuck in and trying to change, this is the universe's answer to how to do it easier. That's really it. How can we do, that's why I always say, what do we not know that if we did would make the whole thing easier? What are we not aware of right now that you can tell us that we can start doing or paying attention to make it easier? This is the answer. Let me just see some of the comments, just checking Instagram. Hi, Suzanne. I was stuck in a rut thinking I was going to be on my own after my husband passed away over 9 years ago. I'm sure the universe heard me. I'm now taking the leap of seeing someone new. Suzanne, that's so amazing. She said, I'm taking the chance of a new relationship and trusting the universe. Yes, listen, every person that comes into your life is there for a reason, is teaching you for a reason. And yeah, she said, I've had to build up the courage to take the leap. No, I get it. I mean, we have to, right? Especially if like you said, your husband passed away. And so, that's a horrifying, grief-filled experience, right? So, you're with someone you love and then they're gone. But that is amazing that you are taking the leap. And that is what is needed, according to the universe right now, to help us get to where we want to get to, right? If this person is not for you, then the universe has got you. It's okay. It'll end and you'll move, just, you'll find someone else. But what if this person is for you and you miss out on it because you're like, I don't know if I want to do this again, right? Hi, Danielle. Yeah, sounds good, right? I think so. I mean, I think you're welcome, Suzanne. I think that, listen, I think that this advice is amazing always, okay? But what I want you to remember is that this advice is specifically from the universe for the rest of this year. So do you want to end 2025 in a different place than you started 2025, or even in a different place than you are right now? And when I say different, I mean better. If that is the case, this is the advice that is coming through. So allowing things to come to you and then saying, this is crazy, but and it's freaking me out and I have no idea where I'm going to go and I have no idea if this is even going to work out and this wasn't on my bucket list or my plan, but it's coming to me and I'm going to take the leap. That's basically what the overall gist of this is. And I want you to take this with you as you move through the rest of the year. So as things are coming to you, as opportunities come to you, and anytime you find yourself stressing out, worrying, overthinking, trying to solve something, remember, this is not allowing. This is me trying to control, and I don't want to control. I'm going to step back. I want to just let things flow in. Right? So that's the first thing you want to remind yourself of. The second thing is when an opportunity comes in or something comes in that maybe you didn't expect, maybe that wasn't on your manifestation board, but it's interesting and you're thinking this could lead me somewhere good, but oh my gosh, what if it doesn't? The universe is saying, take the leap. Take the leap. Suzanne said his star sign is Aries, and I looked it up, and these two stars. Oh, yay! Are highly compatible. Amazing. I remember looking up me and my husband, because he is, oh God, what is his sign? Well, he's October 6th, and I am September 14th. So I'm a Virgo. Why can't I remember what the heck? Oh, a Libra. He's a Libra. I was like, why can't I remember? No, he is a Libra. Yes. That's what he is. And I actually have a Libra moon, I think. But he is very much his sign and I am very much my sign. That is the true. Oh, you're remembering your Wi-Fi is wonky. It could be my Wi-Fi. Hopefully you guys can see me because I have to restart. I have to teach the class tonight on abundance. Again, you can join me, link below on YouTube and Facebook. And I have to restart my Wi-Fi. The router that we have, I think, needs to be upgraded because it is not working right. It is like in and out and driving me insane. But I don't want them to come to my house because if they come to my house, they're going to charge me money just to walk in the door. Optimum. So I think I can take it to an Optimum store. I just haven't had time to get myself to the Optimum store. We just found out that we needed to swap it when I called on Monday. So I have to get myself to an Optimum store. Oh, Alexis Harris said it involves a lot more than sign. Moon, Venus, and Mars are more important. Yeah, there's so much to astrology, and I have my chart done. You think I can read it? I have no idea what any of it means. If you know about it, that's awesome. Like I really would love to go to an astrologist and really get the whole breakdown because I think It's so interesting. You know, astrology, numerology, all of that stuff fascinates me because it tells you so much about yourself. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what his moon is or anything like that. That I don't know. And I don't even know if we are compatible sign wise. I mean, we're compatible. Obviously, we've been together for 10 years, but I don't know what I don't know what all those other things are. So that's interesting. I should really look into doing something like that. In you know, have like an astrology reading and really understand myself and all of my you know, different signs that I'm in. But I just remember having a chart done once, and I still have the chart somewhere. I think I just came across it the other day actually, which is so weird. This could be my sign to get a reading. See how it works? Like, I just came across the chart the other day. You're mentioning the chart, Alexis. I might have to look into this. Oh, no way. Alexis, you're an astrologer? That's amazing. See, this could be my sign to look into my own astrology, because like I said, I had a chart done years ago, and all I remember is obviously I knew it was Virgo, and I know my moon, I believe, is Libra. I don't know what his moon is, but I just know he's Libra, and he is very Libra. So that is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I need to do a reading. Because now that you said that, and I literally just found my chart the other day, it's so crazy because I was cleaning out like the boiler room where I have a lot of the supplies for my office, and I came across, and I'm like, oh, this was my astrology chart that I had done years ago. I'm gonna look you up, Alexis. That's amazing. Because now I want to know. We're getting into a whole astrology conversation. My son and his wife to be are an Aries and a Leo too. Oh, great. Yeah, see, I dated an Aries. That's a fire sign. I don't think that works very well with Virgo, but I did date an Aries at one point. He was fun, but crazy. Anyway, that's it. I'm not going to get into my whole history. But my husband is a Libra. That much I know. So that is the advice from the universe for the rest of 2025. And again, anytime you come across this, as long as it's still 2025, this counts for you. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. If you are joining, oh wait, it says that is super compatible. Your sun conjunct his moon. Oh, see, that's cool. I know I can't, Marianne. These weekly spirit boosts go into 15 different directions. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, my poor husband. I talk about him all the time, but he doesn't care. So, number 1, this is your reading for the rest of 2025. Number 2, if you're interested in creating more money in abundance, join me for my class tonight. The link is in YouTube and Facebook below this video. And yes, you get the replay. And number 3, I want you to have an amazing weekend. Make sure you're doing something that brings you joy. Make sure that you are taking a step back and allowing yourself to, oh God, I just moved I was like, why did I just shrink? Oh, you guys, this live has gone left. Okay, I don't even know, my Instagram froze. There's all sorts of things happening, and Mercury isn't even in retrograde. Thank you all for being here. Have an amazing weekend. Do something that brings you joy. You deserve it. I want you to do it. Schedule it in, no matter how big or how small. It will boost your mood. It will make you feel good. And make sure that you are sitting in the allowing. Stop trying to control everything. For the rest of the year, you're going to allow things to flow to you. And then even if they freak you out and scare you, you're going to take action. Okay? So have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all back here for another wacky weekly spirit boost next Thursday. Bye, everyone.